Everyone's still waiting for the Zelda movie that's supposed to be coming out next year in 2027. And a lot of people, myself included, can't wait to see it, mainly because it's the first major Zelda movie that we're ever going to get in theaters, despite the fact that the um, the Zelda franchise has been around since the mid 80s. And it's crazy to think that like after all this time we haven't gotten a major movie or even a television show, and I'm not counting that cheesy horrible television show from the 80s. We never got like a major like Zelda television show or movie during the 90s, 2000s, or even the teens decade for that matter. And um and based off of what I've seen in terms of how it looks, um I don't know, there's a lot of people who I don't think they have like high expectations for this film, because honestly, like the fact that this is going to be on Netflix after being in the theaters, it tells a lot of people that most likely this film is going to end up being woke, and that's something that's probably going to disappoint a lot of people. But at the same time, there are diehard Nintendo and Zelda fans that are just happy that this is happening, so they'll probably end up watching it regardless. And the reason why the Zelda movie is going to be on Netflix following its premiere in theaters in 2027 is mainly because Netflix and Sony had signed a major rights deal that's worth $7 billion, and it's not just like Zelda, the movie coming to Netflix after it hits theaters. All future Sony movies are eventually going to be available to stream exclusively on Netflix across the globe. And it seems like between like this deal and the deal with Warner Brothers, it seems like Netflix is creating somewhat of a monopoly, which is one of the reasons why Paramount was actually trying to go after them, and Paramount wanted Warner Brothers, and all of that. And it's hard to convince anyone that that's not what Netflix is doing. They're not trying to like monopolize, I guess, gaming and even like the film industry to some extent. But it really depends on how you look at things. Some people have absolutely no problem with this whole thing because um people have no problem with Netflix, and a lot of like cool stuff is up there, and a lot of different IPs is on Netflix. And the thing is, like, when it comes to streaming, I honestly feel like Netflix might be more desirable than like some other streaming platforms out there, whether it be Peacock, whether it be Paramount. Um, like, I honestly feel like Netflix is looking more and more desirable because they have more like high profile, profitable IPs. And the thing is, I feel like for the most part, a lot of people are going to they're gonna like subscribe to Netflix to check out a lot of the older stuff. I don't think it's going to necessarily be for the newer stuff. My biggest fear with this deal with Sony, along with the possible you know deal with Warner Brothers, if it goes through, is that the subscription price is going to end up, skyrocketing. That's one of my biggest fears about this whole thing. I'm pretty sure a lot of people feel the same way about it, but I don't know. I mean, nothing has been like said about that, and I don't think, as long as it's nothing like too, ridiculous or insane, I think they should be perfectly fine. Um, I do feel that the Zelda movie, for the most part, is going to be interesting to say the very least, because I still have no idea like what particular game this is going to be an adaptation of, or whether or not it's going to be a standalone film that combines elements of multiple films. And I have no idea what the budget for this film is going to be just yet, because it hasn't been revealed. In fact, I don't think there's been an official trailer for this game that has been revealed just yet. And it really makes you wonder like how this film is going to do in theaters. Is it going to be a massive hit? Is it going to be able to surpass any of the upcoming films we have for this year? Because in April we're supposed to be getting the Super Mario Galaxy film, and that's supposed to be I think the budget for that film is supposed to be higher than what we got in the last film. The last film did $1 billion in box office revenue. It's going to be really tough to surpass that. We got the Mortal Kombat movie coming out later this year, and we have. there's a third film that's supposed to be coming out this year as well. Um, I can't remember it off the top of my head. Oh yeah, Street Fighter. That's supposed to be coming out, later this year as well. So, 2026 is going to be a really big movie year. And as far as 2027 is concerned, the only thing that everybody's looking forward to is the Zelda movie.